Hey everyone, I'm just going to give you a quick meet recap that I did. I did the USPA Winter Classic or something like that. It was at a C-Bus Lifting Company. Really didn't bother cutting weight. The main reason why I did it was there was a $500 cash prize plus a $100 gift certificate through Strength Shop USA. So I decided to do that. Just looked at the competition. There really wasn't much competition. There's only like 2 guys there that would come close to me. If I hit my openers, I'd have a real good chance of taking it, unless they did something extraordinary. And they lifted pretty well and everything, but going by body weight coefficient Wilks, whatever, mine was I think around like a 513-ish, maybe 514. I don't know exactly remember what I weighed in at. It was like 89 kilograms or something, somewhere around there, because I didn't bother cutting weight. And then I ended up totaling 1769. So I came in, squat, just wanted to do an easy squat. Did the 25 kilos on each side with a 55-pound bar and the collar, so that equaled to be 617, 280 kilos, I believe. So I took that, I walked it out. My walkout sucks, but I walked it out, came down, hit it, and I kind of hit the racks when I came up because I didn't really walk out that far on it, but I got 2 red lights, I think. Said it was depth. And okay, took it again, got it this time, walked it out. Still walkout was shaky and everything, but walked it out a little further, hit depth. They gave it to me. Then decided to just go up a little bit or whatever. I didn't really want to push it too far. Main goals with meet were just to come in, hit at least my openers or whatever, try to do a little better and not go too crazy. I was thinking about a possibly 680 squat if I was feeling well enough, because I was able to walk that out in the gym out of a monolift, not a ER rack, but a monolift, and I hit that. So figured I'd do somewhere around there. Wanted to get like 660, but decided to play it safe. Did 639 just to add a little bit to my total. Went down, got it, hit it. 2 red lights. I have the video of the successful 617 squat and then 640 squat or 639 squat, so you can see there. I asked one of the side judges, like, was I close? She was like, yeah, it's close. Anyways, yeah, so a lot of people said I was robbed, but whatever. They were pretty consistent, being hard on everybody, not just me, so whatever. They had a lot of new trainee refs, so I believe they're trying to just be super strict for them, try to teach them to be super strict, but whatever. So moving on to bench, would have liked to hit a 501 again, but took 474 as an opener, hit it fairly easy or whatever. I haven't been really training too well with my bench. Shoulders been acting up since I started to use the Duffalo bar, had to take that out and everything. I really haven't gotten able to bump up the volume where I need to be in the 500 range, but I thought that I'd have a good shot at hitting 500. So I took the 474 as an opener, got it. Butt came up, they said. I couldn't really feel it. I didn't think it came up far, but like I said, they're super strict, so there's probably like a little bit of daylight between there, so red lighted me for that, 2 reds. Took it again, made sure it was down, widened my legs more or whatever. Didn't quite get as much leg drive in, just used more of my chest and my shoulders. Got it up, okay. Decided, what the heck, try 501. See if I can hit it, give the crowd something to shoot for, or see, or whatever. Came down, boom, just kind of popped it up just a hair. But couldn't, I didn't have enough for that, not that day, so. Of course, couldn't get it up, so no lift. Moving on to deadlift. Main thing I want to do with this meet, other than win the meet, was hit a deadlift PR. Warm-ups felt pretty good. I worked up to the 606 or whatever in the warm-up room, the 5 plates aside on that, on the 45-pound Texas deadlift bar. Got it, felt real good, so it's feeling good on that. Got my opener with 640 or 639. Came, hit that. It felt like pretty good. I knew I was going to hit a deadlift PR, so decided to go to 667, which had been 7 pounds over my deadlift. Psyched myself up. I pretty much just knew from there that I was going to finally get a deadlift PR after 2 years, even though it was at 198 body weight since I didn't cut. But I was like real glad to get it. Came up, pulled it, got it pretty well. Decided, hey, why not? Let's go for 605. Anyways, got in there. Was feeling decent about it. Came up, whatever, but just didn't have enough to pull it. Didn't quite get stuck. Got it probably about stuck, maybe an inch under my knee. So I mean, my main sticky point's right at my knee. It was just a tad below, so I got it off the floor. I think that was the most I've ever tried pulling, 705. So I've pulled 700 once at my home gym and then missed 700 like, I don't know, 3-4 times at a meet. And so did that, ended up getting a 669 or 1769 total at the 190 whatever body weight I was at. I'll have to look at the meet results once they post it to see actually what I weighed in at. But coming in, just watched all the squats, see where everyone was at. I knew one guy, Terrence. He's a pretty decent lifter or whatever. He's a super heavyweight though. I had a real good feeling that he'd probably hit a 800-pound squat or so, going by his lifts on there. He got, I don't know, was it 777 maybe, or somewhere around there, high sevens. And then on his third attempt, he attempted 800, gave it a pretty good ride and actually got it, but he was kind of shaky on the downset and shaky on the way up, and they called him for up and down movement, so they didn't give him on that. Another guy, I think, hit like a 6. The other, he was a 274, weighed at 274. He hit 677 squat. I think he tried like 700 something or whatever, but missed that. But like so he came in with like a 677 squat. For Terrence on bench, I can't remember. I think he did like 430, and another guy, the 274 pounder, he did 485, a pretty good bench in there. Tried 501, probably failed on the 501. Probably got a little bit higher than I did, so he did pretty well on that. Moving in the deadlift, I think Terrence, he hit 730, I think. Trying to remember if he missed his last deadlift, but he would have needed a 2070-ish total or so, but he was, I don't know if he hit 2000. I don't think he hit 2000, maybe high 19s, or he might have hit like low 2000s or so. I'll have to check the meet results, but he wasn't in there. His body weight was too high for the Wilks, and then the other guy, if he would have hit his 501 bench and then pulled like 804, he would have like came real close to me. I think I still would have got it, but he, of course, missed his 501, and then he got a 770 deadlift, 777 deadlift was real good, and then tried 801. I guess he's tried it at a meets a few times and keeps coming up short, so he got it up to about his knees or whatever and couldn't get it. He did real good. I'm sure he'll pull 800 pretty soon. Just needs a little more training, hopefully get past that mental block like I've had my 700. So good luck to him on there. But so going by Wilks or whatever, I was at least probably 13 to 20 points ahead of everyone. So got it pretty easy because I knew if I get my openers, even without cutting and everything, I'd take it. So there's not too much competition in the USPA or whatever, not like the RPS and XPC. I mean, you want some good competition, go to a RPS meet in Columbus. There's like tons of guys that squat 800, 900 pounds raw or whatever, and then putting up decent numbers and everything. So people say you got to travel for meets and all that. Sure, if you're doing like the USPA meets or USAPLs, you got to like go all around the world or whatever, US, like Texas or California or wherever they're having a big meet, just to equal the competition you do in Columbus, because I like the Columbus, Ohio competition here. I mean, powerlifter capital of the world, and like the best people that are lifting in the RPS, XBC, so those guys can put up some big numbers, and there's some real competition in there. Anyways, for the meet, did that or whatever, finally pulled a deadlift PR, so I was main happy with that. But then, of course, my shoulder's been really bugging me. It's like keeping me up at night, just throbbing pain. Wakes me up like 3-4 times a night. It's real hard to go to sleep on it. So I'm gonna have to get serious with my rehab and everything, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to I'm going to take a week off from benching heavy or whatever. I'm probably just to do some light bench for rehab purposes on it, but it's really been bugging me. So hoping to get it sorted out where enough and I can start training for the Arnold. I definitely want to hit I want to hit another 500-pound bench at the Arnold. That I'm going to do. That'll be my next meet, and would like to go more than that, but it just depends on if I can get in the work to do to get it above the bench. I know what to do to get it there, but it's just that when it's really bothering me, I have to cut back the volume and intensity a little bit just to get by. So hoping that I'll be able to sort that out by the Arnold time, because right now it's just severe pain for me or whatever. It's not so much in the day, it's so bad. I mean, I feel it up in the raise in here, I mean, thing like that, but at night, my mobility's good and everything, so I've been keeping up with that, make sure I work it, it's not locking up. But just the throbbing pain that I'm having at times it's probably like one of the worst it's ever been. So mobility wise, it's not the worst, just the throbbing pain that I've been having on it. So for the month of December, well, we're a few weeks past towards the month December. I'm gonna be 4 weeks training cycle. I'm gonna be focused on hypertrophy. Gonna be upping my calories quite a bit, and I'll be trying to focus on getting my legs to grow and my shoulders to grow and strengthen them for rehab purposes and everything. And of course, just legs, just to be able to squat and deadlift more. Want to be focusing kind of on the hamstrings too, lower back, glutes. So I'm going to be training legs about 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. Mainly not so much heavy weight. We'll see how much weight I'll use, moderate weight probably, but focus on more of a pump and everything, getting them sore and hoping to recover in time in the next 2 days to redo them again, every other day. So trying that. I'm gonna see if I can get my legs to grow. My legs are a pathetic 26 inches. So I'm hoping, I don't know how much, with only a month time frame, don't have too much time to get them to grow, but I'm going to try to be upping my calories quite a bit and doing a lot of volume to attempt to get my legs to grow, and of course my shoulders to grow as they're a weak point. So I'll be training shoulders, and I only try to train them 3 times a week too, so probably Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, with a little bit of bench thrown in, rehab bench. We'll see. Hopefully it won't take too long for I'll be benching my weights again. So main thing, just be focusing on, I know I can get my bench back up if I take a little time off, but just trying to get my shoulders to grow, heal, and everything to get them stronger so they can take my bench back to where it was, because always shoulders hurt and slow me down on bench. So I know if I want to do a big bench, I got to get my shoulders healthy. And just with my legs, I feel focusing on my hamstrings and some of my quads too and everything, because I want to squat more, but mainly deadlift more. So a lot of hamstring work, glute, and of course a little bit of lower back too. I'll be doing Romanian deadlifts and stuff like that too. Trying to do them 3 times a week too, just to try to get my muscles there to grow and pump up a little volume on them and get my endurance on it and back up so I can deadlift without getting tired towards the end of the meet and everything. So I'd like to put on, maybe I'm estimating maybe I can get it on like another 5 pounds. I know if I could probably put on 5 pounds based upon where I cut, what I cut to last meet. So if I had 5 pounds, I could probably still make the 181 or so. Of course, hoping not to gain too much fat. I want to lean down, but during this, I'm just gonna kind of focus on my hypertrophy on it to see if I can get it to grow and add a little bit of weight in this next month. So about 4 weeks I'll dedicate it, and then I'm gonna do specific Arnold training on it, and hoping just to put together a big total to take the Arnold for the win or whatever overall. So that's my plan so far. Just hoping my shoulder holds up and finally get my deadlift moving in the right direction. Anyway, guys, I got the 2 videos or whatever, so I showed you earlier or whatever in my squat, so that's about it there. And I might have some videos in this training session here of just some of the stuff, exercises I'm going to be doing, some hamstring curls, glute ham raises, and hack squats, leg press. So anyway, thanks for watching. The cam kills you. Oh gosh. Alright, here's my Arsenal hack squat. And got this, only got 100 pounds loaded up this. Of course, the cage is pretty heavy. That carriage is pretty heavy, and big old purple band. Love the feeling of the banded hack squats. It really works pretty well. Not my favorite leg press, but for as cheap as I got it, he'll have to do. Excuse me.